Hello and welcome back, everybody. Oh man, it's good to be back. I have been busy. You might be able to tell by my surroundings. I'm in my new setup. I'm still in the same room. I've put in a lot of effort. Quite a bit, actually. Let me tell you, guys. Oh boy, am I excited to finally get back to playing. Let me tell you, Miner Man coming in says, yo, new room looks awesome. Thank you so much. Yeah, the setup's pretty sick. In fact, oh, you know what I just thought of, guys? I'm actually going to, I'm gonna get somewhere safe. It's doing the double chat, guys. I was checking out a mod here, and I'm going to need to disable it while we're playing. And while I'm doing that, I can get into talking about what I've been doing, what I've been up to. Guys, I've been like crazy busy. I have been not only working on server stuff. I'm gonna disconnect all these just so that we don't get the alerts while we're playing today. Not just working on server stuff. And Nad's coming in. How you doing, Nads? Not just the All the Mods server. For those that are aware, I'm trying to become a full-blown server host. And I've never told everybody the reasons behind that. We're going to get into that today. But I definitely have been working on getting our studio up and running. For those that are familiar with the studio plan I have. So why don't I just want to show you guys here. Give me just a second. There we go. I'm gonna pull something up here. I sent this to like all my pals, my friends, my family. So it's an unlisted video. But my studio's not done, but I've made it pretty far. I want to show it off to you guys. I want to show it off. I'm just making sure I don't leak anything. I'm also been doing a lot of OBS changes, so that's what I'm trying to be conscious of here. But I don't leak anything. All right, here we go. So the video I'm about to show you guys is actually a I'd say, oh gosh, in fact, I could probably look here. Yeah, this was 3 days ago. I've changed this around a little bit. Just a little bit. But the biggest thing is I still need to hang posters on the walls. I've got posters. I've got more lights to put up, but let me just show you this little walkthrough I sent to my friends and family. So this is my current studio that we're working with down here. This is my setup. So for those that are wondering, this is where I'm sitting right now. I've actually, if we try to get a pretty good angle here, you may notice that these shelves, I'm trying to highlight with my mouse, are not all the way to the top. It's because I was experimenting with height. And hey, Cryptic Cobra. Coming in with the sub, you guys can actually see the lights. Oh, that didn't work. Oops. Oh well. But let me keep going here. Let me get through this. You'll notice here if I do the transition. In fact, I'm just gonna stop studio mode. Let's do that. Perfect. These are now higher. I had to go much higher here. But this is the setup, ladies and gentlemen. This is my studio. The camera's moved in a bit, but I'll just keep playing the video here. This is my command center, my battle station, I guess you could say. I've put a lot of effort into cable management. Hopefully this video shows it. Minus the monitors still have a bit of cable management to do. But I'm pretty happy so far. I've really put a lot of effort into it. I've got my static govies across the top, my sound reactive LEDs in the corner, and then I just went for a nice big overview there. But yeah, so that is my new setup, everybody. I'm pretty proud of it. Okay, let's actually come back here. Turn off that, and there we go. Yeah, thank you so much, Cryptic. Thank you so much for the 5 months of sub. Thank you so much. I was going to turn off the display capture, and then I noticed when we were getting the alerts, I think my audio ducking is too strong. I think it's too strong. Do you guys mind if I fix that real fast? Let's see here. Is that still? Oh yeah, it's still like super. Put like 1.5 on that, and then let me adjust my ducking on this one, and then we'll get started here. I thought I had this all dialed in. Apparently it's still a bit too strong. For those that are unfamiliar, I'm working on ducking settings, which is where when I talk, every other noise coming through gets quieter, and that's what ducking is. All right, so let's see here. Don McDonald says, nice job. Thank you so much, guys. This has been a lot of effort. Miner Man says, you should be proud. Looks proper, professional, and cozy at the same time. Thanks so much, Miner Man. I think someone wanted to, oh, Nads wanted to TPA to me. My bad, Nads. I was distracted. Let's go ahead and accept that. But yeah, for those that don't know, so I didn't buy any of this. I have had this stuff for easily over a year. And I've been collecting it over the years. The most recent stuff I'd say is about a year old. But with my health and my energy levels, I've never had the time and energy and the time being awake to actually put my studio together, you know? I haven't, but now I have. So it was a breath of fresh air, guys, to finally start doing this. It feels so good. I've got my Atmos surround system for movies and stuff. All the monitors, even the TV, are on adjustable pull-out arms. Like the TV comes out a good 3.5 feet and can swivel. All the monitors can. And then I actually have my Edifier monitors. Those are audio monitors that are hooked up to my Scarlett Focusrite, which my XLR mic and my headphones go through. And it feels so good. For those that don't know, so for instance, Cryptic here says, it's always so nice to get into a new setup and get everything cleaned up. Absolutely. And the big deal for me is, for those that don't know, I'm a big guy. No shoes on, I'm a solid 6'5". If I'm in any shoes with a sole, I'm almost 6'6". I'm a big guy. I'm very broad. I'm very wide. And I'm tall. And so I have to do something custom like this, which is where these are actually 2 garage heavy-duty shelving units. Well, it came in one from Costco, but I split it in half and I use them as the sides of my desk. And then in between them, using a bar to hold it up, is a long table. And this lets me use so this is actually a XL chair that I'm way high up on. And let me tell you, it's hilarious. If my wife sits in this chair, her feet can't touch the ground. But guys, oh, I'm so excited. On top of that, I did something. You'll notice I have nothing in my inventory, and that's because I was in creative. I'll tell you why I was in creative. It has been over a year since we've done something special. Something we used to do almost every month back in the day when we were getting our public servers going, and we were doing tons of community stuff together. I used to run events. server-wide events. And the point of these events was basically to promote doing fun activities, promote the community, gives me the chance to do a special episode. And really quick, Nads says he has a gift for me. What you got, Nads? It's more like a symbol than a gift. Let me, looks like he's over here. I don't have flight right now. We're going to be working on that today, let me tell you. Uh-oh. See how long it's taken me to eat? That's a sign of lag. Ooh, it just ducked down. Did someone log in? I think someone did, because now it's back up to 20. But let's see what Nads wants to show me, and then I'll continue my story with the event. All the Modium block. Ooh, nice. Is it just for show, or do I get to take it, Nads? Can I yoink it, or is it just for show? Oh, yeah, I think so. Okay, I get it now. Thank you so much, Nads. He says, remember when we started playing, you gave me this? It's yours. Thank you so much. I need it since I restarted. I'll let you keep your display case though. But guys, these events, there was something special to them. Sometimes they were build off, sometimes they were try to get the best of X type of item. But I always made a custom reward. And by custom, what I'm saying is that, so I would literally edit the NBT data. I would make an item that was impossible to get in the game without creative, without cheat modes. And in one of the previous episodes, I mentioned that I was super excited that there's now an in-game NBT editor. For any server admins out there, there's now the command ftb library nbt edit. And I'll just show you what this looks like here. Let me just do the item. It gives you an in-game NBT editor. For those that kind of know how NBT works in terms of floats. So these compound, if we come down here, we can take a look here. The Minecraft enchants are stored here under different levels. They are just integers. But for those that don't know, Apotheosis changed to using floats. So this is an Apotheosis item. So let me show you guys here. If we dive into it and we look at the Apotheosis Affixes, they're actually floats. That means it goes between 0 and 1. And this can get kind of hard to work on, but now that I can do it in-game and actively see the effects, it's phenomenal. And so for that, guys, if you're in my Discord, we started an event. The first event of Season 2, granted it took a while to get to. Guys, this event, I got a little selfish. I'm not going to lie. So it's a build off and it ends on the 25th. And it ends on the 25th because that's my birthday. I'll be turning 29 years old. And so I made it a build off event where all you have to do, you just build based on the theme, and the theme is birthday. Now, to be clear, I'm not so selfish that it has to be like a happy birthday to me. No, I'm not fooling myself. It's just birthday themed builds. So you could build a cake, you could build a birthday party, you could build a present. You can do whatever you want. It doesn't have to in any way say like happy birthday Fallen or anything like that. It's just birthday themed. Minerman says, I'd like to build something, but I can't build for nothing. That brings up a perfect point as to why we do this, Minerman. There's no pressure. Do your best and have fun with it. We've found that when we were doing these events in the past, this was a great way to get people like more into building, more into not just building tech, because a lot of modded players, I'm not saying everybody, this doesn't apply to everyone, but a good amount of modded players aren't really good builders. And so build off events are one of my favorite things to host to get people building. Yeah, so Nads said that perfect. So he just said it in chat. Let me read it to you guys. He says, you can do a pixel art if you want. And that's perfectly fine. And if you check the Discord, the minimum size is 16 by 16 blocks. Now, what that would mean is within one chunk is the minimum size, and then you can go bigger. And if you're doing pixel art, it would be 16 tall, 16 wide versus 16 width, 16 length. But guys, here it is. I've teased it on Discord. I've teased it in the thumbnail on YouTube. I've made an event item, first one of season 2, and it is called How Fortuitous. Let me show it off, guys. How Fortuitous. You guys ready for this? It actually, I think I already favorited it. I'm going to use the favorite so that it's easier to read. Let me see the... Yeah, okay, I'm not blocking anything. If I do it here, it's got like stuff in the way. No, I think that looks fine. I think it looks all right. So here it is. How Fortuitous. One of my favorite type of event items to make is an item that gets you more, is a pickaxe to get more resources. So this is a very special pickaxe. It's illegal in multiple ways. So first and foremost, it's got +4 levels to existing fortune. That's default. None of the affixes, which are the yellow lines at the top and the green line, none of them are like quote unquote super illegal. The illegal part is how many there are. If you look closely, there is 6 affixes. I believe a legendary item can have 4. And I've custom added 6, and I'll show you guys how I did that in a second. But I've max upgraded it. So these are all the highest the floats can be. So +4 to fortune on block break, haste 3, block drops teleport to you. This tool has netherite effectiveness on all blocks. You can place a torch at the cost of 0 durability, and this item ignores 100% durability. I've also used an Eternal Stella on it to double up on the 100% reduction in damage, durability damage. So I hope that works out well for everybody. So first illegal part, 6 affixes. Second illegal part, one of my favorite enchants, guys. Boon of Earth 10. For those that don't know, the max level of Boon of Earth, at least like when you're doing it from the console command, I think it's the same for combining books in an anvil, is Boon of Earth 5. This is Boon of Earth X. So it's double the strength of the highest legal enchantment. And for those that don't know, with Boon of Earth, when you mine stone, you get ores. Now, I didn't want to just give a god pick right out the bat. So it's up to you to enchant it. It's up to you to gem it. It's up to you to bring it to its full potential. And before we get into the rest of the stats and the sockets, you'll notice it is netherite. Hey, Don Mac, following here on Twitch. Thank you so much. Hope you enjoy your light show. Appreciate the follow. I know you're usually on the YouTube side of things. But guys, I made it netherite so that anybody that's joined the server, because every Sunday we've been whitelisting players, I didn't want to make them skip the difficulty of getting into all the modium. So it's just netherite tier. Everybody that wants to should be able to tier this up. If you get the event item, tier it up to all the modium, vibranium, etc., etc. Guys, I'll be right back. I think my son just fell down the stairs. Oh. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. Uh-oh. Who crashed the server while I was gone? Who crashed the server? Mr. Tukanet says, yo, just woke up. Welcome, Mr. Tukanet. Minerman says, upgrading tools to all the modium removes affixes, I think. I think that used to. I don't think it does now, but we'll double check. Minerman says, oh yeah, I can test. Nad says, Seer, did Seer crash us? How hard of a crash was it? We'll look at it in a second. For anyone who's wondering when I took off, no, my son did not fall down the stairs. He had a small crash. Slipped because he's wearing socks on the hardwood upstairs, but my wife was with him, so we're good. I just, I had to check. I had to check. So, sorry if I seemed a little panicked, but it was just a really loud crying, so. Oh boy. Okay. Where were we, guys? So that did roll us back. That's how hard of a crash it was. We did just have a rollback. Let's do this. Before we continue talking about the event item, I'm gonna see what happened. I'm gonna pull up our console. Here is I'll give a, for anyone that wants to see, we'll should be able to show a little bit of the server panel I've been working on through Wisp. But we're going to take a look here. We're going to head over to our file manager and we're going to go to the crash reports and we're going to see if it generated one. So if we look at did it do one for today? I don't think that generated a crash report, guys. That's not good. What about our audit log? Ooh, 3 minutes ago crash. Oh, okay. It is finally time. So I've got to make some adjustments. I can't show this part, so I got to minimize it. The server's getting pretty big. I need to allot it more memory, but not in the way you might think. This has been the most confusing part about becoming a server host. Was learning about just how much overhead Java has and needs to be allocated to a server. So it wasn't the RAM, like you know how like you launch a server with 8 gigs of RAM, 10 gigs of RAM. It wasn't that got out of memory. It was the container, for those that know about like using containers for not only servers, but everything else, like through Docker, etc. I need to give the container more memory. So hopefully that OOM doesn't happen again. We should be okay now. I think we're going to be all good. Let's catch up on chat though. Mr. Tukanet says, Nancy Poo, I'm so tired. Currently slapping myself a bit to wake up. Hey, I've done that. Let me tell you, I did that a lot in the army. Yeah, guys, let's get back to taking a look at our event item. So again, this is how fortuitous. We'll take a look at Mr. Tukanet had a weird dream last night that was a mix of Minecraft and action thriller. Oh my gosh, interesting. Okay, but looking at how fortuitous. We finished at Boon of Earth. Continuing on, you'll see that it is gained. So it's maxed. I chose experience gained 6 luck. So it'll give you 6 luck, which again affects looting. 85% mining speed and plus 4 block interaction range. That is the farthest range possible that it can have. If you're doing Apotheosis. And then the last illegal part of how fortuitous is the amount of sockets. Do you guys see that? 5 sockets. 5 sockets on this bad boy. Now what that means, because this has +4 levels to existing fortune and 5 sockets, if each of those sockets, if we take a look here, if I add Apotheosis, there is the Gem of Earth. Let me Apotheo. There we go. Gem of Earth, which gives plus levels of fortune. A perfect gives +4. With this event item, you can reach higher levels of fortune than on any other in-game tool. That is the power of it. Minerman says, just tested the upgrade thing and you were right. It did not remove the affixes or gems. Yeah, so this event item is special in the sense that I have made it purposefully to grow alongside anybody that gets it. I know some players are super far. Some players have even already beat the game. They've got all the mod star blocks. They've got creative items, but a lot of us haven't. And so this is made to grow with us. So you can socket it yourself. You can upgrade it. You can mess with it. Now, I'm sure some people are going to brick their event items. They might try to change it in some way that gets rid of sockets. They might mess up trying to move enchants on or off of it. And I'll tell you now, if you mess up any of the illegal parts of it, there's nothing I can do. I will, however, make an exception if upgrading Howl Fortuitous, here's an example. If upgrading it to all the modium bricks the sockets, maybe we'll make an exception and we'll figure it out from there. But to kind of demonstrate this event item, I'm probably going to try to use it throughout today and throughout any future streams. Everyone else is going to be able to obtain Howl Fortuitous simply by participating in the event. All you have to do is participate in the build off. The Discord, if you're whitelisted or a YouTube member, Twitch subscriber, you'll be able to see the server announcements channel, which has instructions on how to participate in the build off and how to submit your build off. And I think that's everything I wanted to go over. I think we can finally sit back and play. Now, I have a backup here. I have one in my ender chest, one in the secure chest, so I don't think I'm going to lose it. I think we're safe. Why don't we start today off by doing an experiment? Let's see if upgrading the event item gets rid of the sockets. Let's start with that today. To catch up though, Mr. Jukinit said, I watched Jurassic World last night and played on Fallen server. Nice. Oh, there's a build off. Yeah, Mr. Jukinit, if you check my Discord, it's also running as an event in the Discord. It just has to do with it's for my birthday, the first event. Let's get going here. I wanted to see, I don't actually know where we were keeping. So I have one all the modium smithing template. Do I have enough netherite to duplicate it? I should have. If we set this up right, did I do this on stream? You guys tell me, did I do the modular router? Did I do this on stream? I think I did. Of the modular router running in eco mode. Okay, it currently is running. This is generating power. Okay, so we're good. We're good. Pretty sure. Unfortunately, I haven't done any AFKing since our last stream. I did move my creative mode chest over here. For those that are unfamiliar, if you're wondering why this chest is here and I'm not putting items in it, there is currently a bug. Going creative mode can wipe. Oh, thank you, Nads. That's perfect. Going creative mode can wipe your curios in so many different ways, and most of the times I log on the server, it's to fix problems in creative mode. So I needed the chest to put my items in. I needed somewhere to put everything. But okay, so Nads gave us some netherite. Very generous of him. Let's use that to duplicate this template. We do need the deep slate, which should be in, or I guess we could just go grab it here. I guess I also could have looked if we had cobbled deep slate, which I'm sure we did. But I'm going to grab a stack of cobbled, head back through. And I think, oh, have I been off so long that I have? Shoot. Give me a second, guys. My chunk loads expired because I haven't logged in. So there we go. Now this will be mining while we're playing, while we're live. I'm going to smelt up some deep slate real quick. We'll duplicate this and we'll see if it loses anything. So we'll duplicate the template. Perfect. Oh, I guess we had some in there too. Okay, so we're more than fine. We've got plenty. Let's come outside. I know I had... Ooh, did I break my smithing table? When I was making the event item, I destroyed everything I used, and I may have gotten rid of my smithing table, but that's fine. We can quickly get another one. And I'll just put it right here. Let's see what happens. Nope, we shouldn't lose the sockets. But we do lose... Oh, you know what? I was going to say we do lose the 6 affixes, but there's still 5, and the one it gets rid of is the durability, and I think that's because all the Modium picks don't take durability damage. Nad says, I can see no one tried to take my first place sub-gifter. Well, that's because you went crazy, man. I doubt anybody could would ever top that. Yeah, so far it looks like it'll hold everything. This will be my event pickaxe. We have the backups. So I'm going to go ahead and make mine all the Modium, and sure enough, everything worked. Okay. Now what I want to do is I want to transfer my fortune over to this. Now I do have a fortune 5. I don't know if that is my highest level. Let's quickly look at our enchanted books, shall we? Oh, I don't think I did that right. Oh, I guess we didn't bring any with us. Okay, we don't have any of the enchanted books, so I think we will just do the Fortune 5 for now. We just need a anvil. Go through this really quick. All the basics. We really didn't do much after moving over here. I have to be frank. We really didn't. I think I am still going to have to teleport. Hopefully, Seer hasn't made too many changes. I might have to... Oh, there was our smithing table. I might have to steal a couple things from him that we didn't fully finish getting set up. So let's go ahead and let's see if this will kill us. Nope, still has my pumpkin platform. And I'm just going to steal a little bit of obsidian. And I think that should be all that we need. Okay, last but not least, let's grab some books. I think, yeah, I don't have the paper, but I could just take like one bookshelf, throw it down, fortune mine it, and we should be good. Okay, there we go. Coming outside, we'll come right over here. We're going to do some SFM shenanigans. Mr. Shuganit says, now I see that as a challenge, Nads. So I'll be back. I'm gonna work for a month straight. No, nobody needs to do that. That'd be crazy. All right, anvil down. And as soon as we finish with this pick, I'm going to start passively working around the base while we talk about some of the stuff I've been preparing. So we really don't need efficiency on here, so I'm not even going to put that on. I'm just going to put fortune, and we're going to see if that bricks Boon of Earth. Okay, it does not. Beautiful. You're crazy, Nads. All right, so here we go. I'm going to put all these away. How fortuitous. I'm going to store in my backpack for ores. But already you can see, so we put Fortune 5 on it, and the +4 levels to existing Fortune put it all the way to Fortune 9, which is really exciting. But I'm probably going to use Silk Touch around the base. I'm going to do a little bit of... I don't think I brought really any big deal Apotheosis gems with me. I did put some in our armor, which we have a lot of work to do. So I'm going to just get started here. And while I'm doing this, we'll talk about plans and such. So like I said at the start of the episode, guys, I have been going hard, going ham at becoming a server host. It has taken most of my time. Granted, as much as I'm happy and I'm saying how much better I'm feeling and that my health's improving, I'm still not great. I want to be clear on that as excited as I am, I'm still like super having issues, and that takes a lot of my time. I'm just a lot better than I was. So between the server hosting, IRL stuff, we've had a bit of delay. And unfortunately, a lot of people have gotten way ahead here on the server. I can't believe some people have already beaten the pack even. But it is what it is. But trying to become a server host, I never really talked about why. I've kind of gotten into the fact that there is a definite need, a want to be able to provide more for my family, and being deemed unfit for work and disabled means I haven't been able to get, and I can't hold a normal job because of my issues. And I saw the server hosting as a two-parter. If it works out, in the end, I think if everything goes well, it might be able to bring in some income. But I'll tell you guys right now, from the get-go, my server hosting, bringing in income, probably won't be possible for about 2 to 3 more years. And that's because of how little it brings in versus how much I had to invest into it, you know? Miss Juganet needs coffee. Nad says, okay. Brian says, hi, Fallen. Hi, Brian. How you doing? Oh, we got a bot, guys. A new Twitch bot. They keep changing the message. They keep changing the message. And it's a possible ban evader. Sad day. I'm going to take care of that real quick. Boom, and they're gone. Yeah, what I was trying to say is that because of how I'm trying to do it, for those that don't know, my server hosting is in two parts in terms of vision. I want to provide proper, cheap, and affordable server hosting for content creators so that they don't have to pay these exorbitant prices that middleman hosts use. I'm a bare metal host. I am hosting the servers on location. I am not using like Amazon warehouse services or any form of VPS. I'm doing it all here. And because of that, I can offer cheaper prices since I physically own the server and I'm not paying to rent the computing power. So I can go cheaper, and I'm starting that. And this is what the few people that have been beta testing for me, which again, thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. Those that have signed up and are beta testing my server hosting for me. This is what I charge. And I hope this makes it clear about what I'm trying to do. And that is, I need a pressure plate. I charge for server hosting with what I have because of what I offer, $1 a gig of RAM. That's it. $1 a gig. On top of that, I don't charge for port allocations. But the thing is I can't give base ports. Like you can't have 25565, etc. I also give DNS routing through my fallenmedia.us, and they get to choose what the I almost did this again, guys. We almost did the squeezer. We learned that's not 100% anymore. We want to use a hammer. Let me do this real fast. Yeah, so what I'm doing, $1 a gig, DNS, so it's not through IP, and your players don't have to put in a port. It'd be like, in this case, allthemods10.fallenmedia.us, and you can choose what that is. I do all through Cloudflare. I do Cloudflare tunneling for HTTP stuff, such as BlueMap, DynMap, all that. It's all included. $1 a gig. $1 a gig. Now, that's not to say it won't have to change in the future, but that's what I'm trying to do. That's what I'm trying to do. And when I moved from using our personal computers here at my house, me and my wife's, to a dedicated server, I did finance that purchase. And so I have that monthly purchase on top of, to be clear, only the additional cost for internet for unlimited data because of how much data I use as a server host. Rogue says, that's one thing I want to learn more about is servers. It's a big dive. I'll tell you that. Guys, why did I need the netherite? I got to think for a second. There was a reason I was just doing that. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But I have the finance cost of the machine. I have the additional cost to my internet for unlimited data. Obviously, my family, we use the base internet price. I don't consider that a business expense. But the unlimited data was required for being a server host. Like for anyone wondering, last month, I think I did 11 terabytes of data. And I believe like 9.5 of that was just the server machine alone. What is bare metal compared to others? I'll explain that in just a second. I do want to claim I don't think we have. I don't think this is going to give us any major rewards, but I'll still, we got some frog lights. Okay. But on top of that, and then another thing a lot of people don't think of when you're bare metal hosting at home is power. That machine is on 24/7. I still have to make some adjustments. I need to turn off the RGB on the motherboard. I have to go into the BIOS to do that, which is really annoying. And make a couple more adjustments for power, but those are the big three costs of the server: the financing, power, and internet. And so before I see any profit, all those costs have to be paid for. Now, I can host quite a few servers. I can host quite a few servers on that machine. For those that don't know, I've got a 16 core, 32 thread there. It's a 7950X. We're running 192 gigabytes of DDR5 5000 megahertz RAM. I can host a lot of servers, but the thing is I have to find people willing to accept me as a server host, because another reason my price is so cheap is that it's only me. I don't have a staff. I don't have paid employees. It's only me. And I'm already only awake for like half the day. So I can't offer 24/7 support. I can't guarantee 24/7 uptime. I can't guarantee there won't be issues, there won't be problems, that things won't break. So because of that, that's why I'm so cheap. But the idea is that by doing this, players that need, especially, like I said, it's for small content creators that, you know, they need to host their single player world. Maybe their community server. It gives them a way to do that without breaking the bank. And on top of it all, yeah, there we go. On top of it all, I'm hosting my servers on there. Now, the idea is that my servers that I host, I count my like content creation revenue as a as like those servers' monthly payments, you know. So Twitch subs, donations, YouTube members. From Twitch, I can like sometimes get paid once a month. But that's only if I meet a threshold, and I have not been streaming enough for that threshold. But the reason I'm getting into all of this is to make it clear that, especially right now, I am not making a profit off this. I am actually going rather in the hole for my server hosting. I'm hoping to change that by getting more people to use my panel. But the thing is I'm waiting for Wisp, who, oh, that's the fourth cost. I pay Wisp a monthly premium to code and host the panel, and I host the daemon. It's all through Pterodactyl. It's a customized Pterodactyl. But that's cheap for per node, which is one machine. It's $10 a month. But the thing is I'm waiting for some big updates from Wisp, my panel provider. I'm waiting for, oh, we need more logs. I'm waiting for some big updates. The biggest thing is that, so like right now, there is not a properly functioning mod pack manager in my panel system. You have to manually install mod packs and manually update them, but there should be an update coming to that soon. The next thing that's delaying me is I'm trying to get a automatic billing system up and running so that people can sign up, purchase a server, and it gets set up automatically, bills them automatically, you know, like a normal panel system would. And then on top of that, I'm still configuring and working through all the back-end stuff. In terms of my Linux install over there, and setting up proper data protection, redundant backups, so that I never lose like a person's data, at least their backups, and it's up to them how often they use the backup functionality. But once that's all done, I'll be able to properly say, hey, if you're a small content creator, I'll host your server if you're okay with my conditions. But until that happens, I'm bleeding a bit of money to do this. And I wanted to get into this discussion because we had talked previously, all of us, about hosting multiple modded servers at a time. And I've never really gotten into just how much it costs to host servers for you guys and public servers for you guys. And it's not cheap. And it's hard to ask, like in this case, my moderators to take care of the servers when I can't reimburse them. And so, oh my gosh, I need more logs. So to me, it puts a lot of pressure, at least mentally, to host multiple servers and moderate them and manage them. And I'm nervous. People have been going in the Discord. They've been suggesting mod packs they want to play. I'm at a crossroad. I don't know what to do. I don't want to take up too much of my limited server hosting capacity. I don't want to host a mod pack that would require a lot of attention that I can't give it in terms of moderation and taking care of it and testing that the mod pack works on a server. We do have, so right now there's 2 All the Mods 10 servers up. We have the Season 1 world, which ends in 2 days. And then we have this Season 2 world. So when the Season 1 world ends, I think I can comfortably replace that with another server for you guys to play on. But the thing is, unless I'm streaming, me hosting the server for you guys doesn't really bring in income, because the only income it brings in is Twitch subs. So I have to hope that I can do content creation well enough to afford the servers I want to host for you guys, because I really love the community we've come to build with hosting modded servers. It's not the most common thing. There's not a lot of modded servers to play on, purely because of how difficult it is to do. It takes a lot of resources, multitudes more than a vanilla server. It takes a lot more to moderate, a lot more to manage, and a lot more knowledge to do. And I don't want to lose that. I think that's been the big draw. That's why I've gained YouTube subs. That's why I've gained Twitch followers. That's why my Discord has 400 members, is because people are here to play on my servers. So it all comes down to finding a good balance here of what servers I can host for you guys to play on, that my content creation brings in enough income to pay for it, and balancing that with renting out and hosting servers for other content creators and friends and family. So I wanted to give this speech to you guys. We're finishing up here with the speech, and then we can dive into people's chat messages and we can move on from the subject. But I wanted to give this speech to maintain transparency with you guys. I am all about being completely open about everything that I do. I do not ever, and I hate hiding stuff. I hate or lying about why choices are made and stuff. And so, trying to be transparent. Thanks for sitting through the speech. I hope that makes sense now, especially for upcoming choices I might make in regards to server hosting for servers for you guys to play on. As much as it sucks that money plays such a big part, I have to make sure you guys know that. And I don't want people to think that like I'm like raking in the money and I'm not paying my moderators. I'm not making a dime. I am losing money doing this right now. So speech over. Thanks for sitting through it. I hope that's clear. Hopefully next time we talk about it, it's much better news. Hopefully things are going better for us. But for now, we'll be done talking about it. Let's catch up on chat. So Rogue wants to know what I meant by bare metal. And what that means is that my servers are not virtualized. So like it's not going through a hypervisor is the best way I can put it. If you know the terminology, I am running Ubuntu. It's not Proxmox. It is bare metal Ubuntu. It's not through a hypervisor. And the servers get real, for those that know what I mean, real RAM, real CPU cores, or real threads. They're not virtual. That's what bare metal means. If that didn't make sense, let me know and I'll try to explain it better. But Nads, to me, 31 was a lot of gifted subs. Thank you. And I hope you're having a good day at school. Blamber coming in on Twitch. Hi, how you doing, Blamber? Okay, so we're trying to get auto crafting up and running here, and you may have been wondering why I was jumping to the other base. And as we discussed in the previous episode, oh, let's see who it is. Ignore. As we discussed in the previous episode, oops. We are not going through the process of making all this and setting it all up again since we've already done that. This is technically episode 7. The reason we're at a base that has so little stuff is because we left the base that I've been teleporting to. We've ventured out on our own to make our own progress. And that's why we are teleporting back and forth, getting these materials. It's purely because we already did this earlier. Oh, that makes sense, Mr. Tukinet. Rogue says, we'll be doing a base tour of season 1, or will there be a world download? So yeah, so it's all posted in the Discord. Rogue, if you look at the current events, we've had the season 1 ending event announcement for like a month. We announced it a month ago. A world download will become available. I'm gonna try to do base tours, but the difficult thing is that I can't really do. We've in the past we've had people kind of give interviews as we've toured their bases. But this time around, I'm most likely going to have to just get coordinates from people. I'll post something in the Discord where people can put the coordinates of their season 1 base that they want me to tour in the video or in the stream. And that's how we'll do the tours, because I can't, with the way my health works, the way my sleep works, I can't guarantee a stream time. So I can't have, people can't plan around it. It'll be like an hour before that I'll say, hey, I'm going to be streaming, you know? What we need to do right now is we need more power generation here at the base. Now, we've done this tons of different ways. Currently, we have the heat generators powering the Certus farm, but we need to put more power over here to our main network. And the problem is, so right now this is running off of one, what are they called? It's running off of one resonance generator. Now, the thing is, you can only have one per network, and that's 20 AE. 20 AE a tick, and our passive drain, if we go back up here and look at the controller, we're already getting close to that. We're at 15.6. So we need to plan some power. But I think we can get auto crafting up before that. So let's go get the rest of what we need, which is going to be pattern stuff. Let me catch up on chat. In-game. Yeah, I'll have to, if anybody's messaged me on Discord, I'll have to read it later, unfortunately. But I will get to it, I promise. We're going to hear from the old baser, where Rats is right now, Seer. We're going to grab, we just need one crafting CPU. And I'm trying to think, what was the highest we made? Let's just grab a 16 and a coprocessor. That's it. That's all we'll take. And then we need a pattern encoding terminal. So I don't see patterns for it here. So we're going to see what we can do here. It looks like, oh, I'm in the wrong screen. It looks like we could possibly do it this way. I think this should work. So boom, there we go. Pattern encoding terminal as well as the processing units. And then just to be safe, let's give ourselves a couple patterns from here, and then we'll try to produce the patterns at our base instead. Now, with how distracted I get, guys, is there anything anybody has been waiting for me to talk about that I said I would talk about and I have just forgotten? I think I've covered everything. I think we're good. If we're not, just let me know and I'll get right on it. But I think we're good. Let's see. So right now we're at, yeah, the 10 channels. We've got 4 and yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 6. I'm just going to put this down right here for now. So there we go. We have a crafting storage. Everything should be good. The only thing, I'm actually going to make a pattern access terminal too. Pattern access, so that we don't have to keep going like upstairs, downstairs to try and put our stuff away. Our patterns. So we'll grab this. Oh, is it illuminated? Perfect. Okay. We should be good to continue on here. And I'm going to put the pattern access up top. I think we're good channel wise. So encoding, let's encode some patterns. Guys, I say it every time, every season of every modded pack that has AE2. You guys know how it goes. The first pattern is a pattern for patterns. How I always go about it. First pattern, pattern for patterns. So there we go. With those two in place, we can now queue patterns. Now, we brought with us some AE2 systems here. We brought with us, I believe, if I can find where we put them, I could probably, we'll just pull up the terminal. We brought with us the advanced stuff that we had made earlier in the season. I just need to find where it is. Ah, there we go. Our circuit slicer, our crystal assembler, and our reaction chamber. Now, before we can put these down, we do need to make a pattern for pattern providers. go ahead and do that. And while we're making this one, why don't we make everything involved? So let's get a crafting table. Now here's a big thing. When you are doing anything with wood, I'm not going to make this pattern yet. To me, at least, I like to designate one type of wood that then becomes the main wood component of all crafts. I like to use oak. Oak is what I prefer. So we're gonna do some oak crafts here. I want oak to also be what crafts my sticks. So I need some planks. So let's make the stick pattern with oak. Beautiful. Should be able to put some of these away. And now if we go to make the crafting table, will it choose oak? Ah, perfect. It does. Okay. That's what we want. And then we need annihilation core and formation core as a pattern. Throw those in here. And let's see what we're missing to get these online. Now, what I'm thinking about, because we don't have many patterns yet, why don't we actually just use 3 of these? Like so. We got our 3 pattern providers. Now this is going to be a little tricky. These are kind of directional and difficult to set up, but I think we can do it. Rogue says, so that's another great question I had for you about the AE2 bulk cells, mega bulk cells. Do they have to be inside the single slot mega drive thing? Or can they be put into a normal or double drive array once partitioned? Yep. They do not have to be, they do not at all have to be in the single slot. When I've done that in the past, it's purely been for ease or design choice or resource that I had. It does not have to be in the cell dock. It can be in a drive. Unfortunately, I have the bug right now where I can't see the players. I think it's been my performance add-on that's been causing this bug. I know a couple of you have been dealing with it. I had really hoped F3 and A would fix it, but I think like the fastest fix is to like, or well, you would change dimension. But I can see that Polar Bear went this way on the map. Let's go see. He might be giving us a gift. Let's go see what he's got. So he's here somewhere. And Polar Bear has prepared us a gift. He's always very generous with his gifts. Let's see what he's given us. Oh boy, some of these I don't know if I'll use yet because it's so powerful, but look at that. A nitro reactor, all 36, with some ice, redstone, coal, and uraninite to throw in it. And then some netherite chests with the materials it requires. You know what? This is so kind. I'd kind of feel bad if we didn't utilize this for base power. And what we can do is make it our challenge to pay off this gift by trying to craft everything involved. So we'll set up this reactor once I have all the patterns done. Once I have all the patterns done, we'll set up the reactor that Polar Bear has given us. So thank you so much, Polar Bear. That was very kind of you. I think we will we'll put that to use today. Thank you so much. Before, I've been kind of iffy on accepting gifts, but we're so far behind on this server at this point. I'll take it. So let's first run power to these. So I'm going to bring a line across. And I kind of want to separate these. It might even be better. Hear me out. Hear me out, guys. You'll see what I'm going to do here. Oh, still, thank you, Polar Bear. I appreciate it. I'm going to put this up here so that I can put these machines here. So we're going to put down, I have to use a bit of our jetpack again, our circuit slicer, our crystal assembler, and our reaction chamber, spaced out so that they won't ever try to pump items into each other. Yeah, that's smart, Rogue. Or like a pay it forward, where we also try to give someone a reactor. Could work out. Now, I've heard mixed things about some of these. That they only work with full block pattern providers. Some are very directional. We'll figure that out as we go. I think we are going to get the power up and running, because I'm a little worried that I'll lose access to the terminal as we're doing this. Now let's choose a good spot to set up this reactor that we can wire into, but is still looks kind of good. Now I'm kind of thinking about either something here on the roof like we did before, or, like we had discussed, moving the iron and putting a reactor in this little hut, this little building. Well, I think we'll move it later. I'm going to actually just put it back here, and then we'll wire into the house. I want this very specific, though. Let me try to line up how I want to do this. Yeah, so I'm gonna break through here. I kind of want faster mining, so we're gonna use our event pick time. I'm gonna break this wall completely for now, and I'll bring this cable over to here, but I needed to remove that first. There we go. So let's bring this to outside, and then we'll come down. I think I'll put the resonance generator out here as well, something like that, and we will beautify the inside later once everything's up and running. So there we go. So this is going to be our power entry point for now. So again, we're only living here until we move to the void for the museum. And let me tell you guys, with how far I'm behind, how long it's taken me to really get going here, how the server's already been up a month. I'm not gonna lie, I'm really debating about the no mystical agriculture, no bee challenge that we were doing, Kasir was doing. I'm nervous about it. I'm worried it's gonna be too much for how little playtime we have, because I have a really big and exciting YouTube and streaming a content creator project that is actually starting later this week. I can't give any details on it right now, but that's going to start taking up like half my playtime. So what do you guys think? We're already a month late. We're super behind. Do we still try to do the no mystical agriculture, no bees challenge? Or do we allow ourselves some bees, some seeds, and at the same time use methods that don't require those and just combine them together to try to produce as much resources as we can in limited amounts of time. I wanted to get your guys' feedback on that because I was at first really excited to do the challenge, but that was when I thought I'd be playing like every day, and that has not been the case. But I'll wait till we get some feedback on that. Ultimately, it'll come down to what I decide, obviously. But I do like to get input on these kind of decisions. See what people think. Let's come out here. Let's put down the reactor, and I'm going to put it kind of next to this pumpkin. We're going to put it right here. Again, this was very generously donated by Polar Bear. In fact, we could probably, I'm going to start labeling. Since this is like our official starter base area before I move to the Void, I'm more comfortable labeling stuff. So let's grab a sign. And we'll eventually glowstone these or use better signs, but this is just to make little mementos to the people that give us stuff. Let's just say Polar Bear for now. Okay, now inside the reactor, excuse me, I'm going to put it on auto mode. For those that don't know, what this does is it turns off the reactor when it's full and starts it when it has low energy. Let's put in, is this processed uraninite? I think it is. Like, I think that, yeah, perfect. Give it some ice, give it some redstone, give it some coal. And then we need to provide a couple resources here. Let's provide water from the sink. And then he gave us some chests. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put these chests down. But I think I'm going to move the various items into just one chest and then totally yoink these netherite chests to use elsewhere. Slowburn says your time is limited, so yes, use them. Yeah, that's pretty much where my how my thought process is going right now. That's kind of what I'm thinking as well, but I wanted to ask in case someone brings up a really good argument that I didn't think of. But I'm thinking the same, Slow. Okay, perfect. And no upgrades because we don't need like crazy high speeds. And then we need to bring power over here. Now, I'm actually going to move this pipe to be up there so that I can actually pull the power from this port because I have other plans for that port. Let's head back inside, grab some pipes. I think we have energy pipes, or did we use them all? We didn't. Awesome. Okay. Energy pipe, and in this case we will use an upgrade. And eventually this will also power applied flux. But for now, let's just plug it in. So I believe we need to, oh, is this not the redstone port? Is this the, maybe this is the power. I may have done that backwards. I did. Yep. Okay. So that's our power. Let's do that and upgrade it. And we'll move the water. Maybe right here, honestly. Okay. With auto mode on, it'll turn off, turn on. That should be plenty of power. We should be good to now try to get more auto crafting up and running. I'm gonna go ahead and put these chests back here for more storage space. And let's head up here and see what we have to do to make this work. So I think the most important thing is going to be processors and making sure we have patterns for all of them and it's all working. Up to concurrent. We'll go to concurrent right now. Now these, we're going to be putting them together in the crystal assembler, but we're making the parts in the circuit slicer. So the circuit slicer patterns are what I want to make first. I'm going to just try auto export. Oh, you can. So this one extended does let you choose the side. Ooh, that's nice. I might do that differently then. No, let's just try getting this going for now. So let's make the circuit slicer patterns. I'm going to come over to our encoding terminal. We need more patterns. This is where we're going to see the what resources we're short on. Glowstone, copper, glass, and Certus quartz dust. Now we're producing Certus quartz dust. I have to manually make the sand right now, but tell you what. Let's power our furnace. With power. So let's do this. Let's make another factory upgrade. Since we used the other one over at the Certus farm. Let's see what we're missing. So we need paper, which I don't think I have sugarcane. So we need sugarcane. Got it. Sugarcane and that's it. Just sugarcane. All right, let's go try to find some. I don't think, and I could be wrong. Feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think I can English sometimes. I don't think the market, the villager dude, the market, I don't think it sells sugarcane. And I want to do a little bit of exploring to get some sugarcane. So we're going to do that ourselves. Even if someone has sugarcane, I want to do this myself. Also, I feel horrible. I never put my mailbox out. People like to send me gifts. So let's put this down. I'm going to type fallen, and then I wonder if this supports. Let's see if it works. Hey, it took the emoji. I like to mess around now and then, right? Nothing wrong with that. Okay, let's go get sugarcane. The reason for this is we're gonna automate our furnace too, as we're trying to get everything up and running. Guys, I was really sad. I started. So for those that don't know, so I'm running a nightly build of Distant Horizons. It's basically the beta build. And there's a really exciting update that's dropping very soon. In fact, Distant Horizons, like in their official Discord, they're actually going to be launching a survival server with this update. And I don't think it's happened yet. But basically, Distant Horizons 2.3 has a bunch of improvements, but a very big feature that I have been most excited for is that Distant Horizons will now the mod itself will now also work server side, to where Distant Horizons can work on servers where the server will constantly send the client the Distant Horizons data. I'm going to have to experiment with how much internet or how much data that uses at what qualities. But when I tried to set it up on here on the Season 2 server, I couldn't get the server to boot. So hopefully as that gets more fleshed out and the launch happens, I'll try to integrate it here on the Season 2 server and on any server I host so that people can use Distant Horizons on the server, because it's one of my favorite mods. But if it ends up being like too much data that it actually clogs my bandwidth, we probably won't be able to use it. So we'll have to test. We'll have to find out. Let's get our paper, our factory upgrade. Let's keep moving along here. See what we get. We are going for another long stream today, as long as we can go. We did really good with some 3-hour streams earlier, but I want to see just how high we can push this. Guys, here's what I want to test. Are these active or passive? That's what I wanted to test. It's very possibly active, which means it pushes. Let's do a test. If I just throw some sand in here. I think it's passive. No, it's not going down. I think it's active, which means the furnace itself can, the reactor can push power to the furnace, is what I mean when I'm saying active or passive. With that, let's try to, I'm going to take one of our pattern providers. We're going to have to snag another one for upstairs. Let's put this down here and change our config. So fuel in the back, that's perfect. I turn that off, and we just want the front to be input output. And so from our testing, so we've told everybody do not use auto input. I've heard auto output is behaving better, but I kind of want to be safe about this. I don't want to run profiles right now. The general consensus is just in iron furnaces, don't use the auto output, auto input on our servers. We'll just put this in block form and add a pipe. What we can do is disconnect that, come over here and actually say output top, only input front, and pipe it. We will probably want to upgrade that. And we're probably going to want a door somewhere around here. Why don't we prepare one? This will be where we'll eventually put a door. But this will let us make some patterns, like for glass. We only have 2 patterns, but since it's part of what we need for making more patterns, I think we're good to utilize this. So sand to glass. Perfect. We are going to do a 1-to-1 for now. I generally like to make these larger, like 64 at a time. We'll use 1-to-1 for now and turn off auto split. Throw the glass pattern in there. And now let's see what we need. So we know we need glowstone, but what else do we need for our patterns? The Certus dust and the copper. Now, I'm just going to make some smelts here. And there's one way we could add ingot smelting without using patterns. But we don't have the infrastructure for that yet. So I think I'm just going to raw smelt some copper right now. Just throw that all in there. And then why don't we also make a pipe upgrade for that? Unfortunately, we left all our pipe upgrades at Seer's base, so we'll have to manually do this here. But I don't want to use pipes for too long. I want to move on to other systems. Let's go ahead and throw that in there. Looking good. That'll grab all the items. As the copper's coming in, we just need glowstone. Now, glowstone, unfortunately, is not produced from the mining dimension. And my usual favorite way to get glowstone is with witch spawners, because we also get redstone. Should we try to get something like that set up? Because I don't think there's any other major immediately available method for glowstone. Am I crazy? Where is... Oh, it's up at the top. There it is. Yeah, so other than crushing the glowstone, the loot fabricator comes from Witch. Looks like it also comes from Wraith. Did not know that. But I think we're going to... I think we're going to go with the Witch method. We haven't done an entity farm yet on this server. And those are some of my favorite. I do really like, obviously, using hostile neural networks. But I think we're going to go witch farm. But the thing is, we need to get processors up and running before we even think about any other stuff. So we're going to just go to the nether and get some glowstone. And I finally remember why I was making the netherite. I wanted to see if we could duplicate this template a couple more times. Perfect. That should let me turn the 3 netherite pieces we made into all the modium so that we don't have to worry about durability. We're not really enchanted yet. We haven't gotten into apotheosis, but this way we at least are a bit stronger. So right now we're wearing night metal greaves. Or here, Timely, are you in stream? If not, so Timely, oh, he is. So Apotheosis Affixes on tools like pickaxes and shovels. You'd be surprised how often you can roll 3x3 mining on those. It's actually like pretty often. In fact, like I might even have, so like if I just look at a tool here, let me well, that one's silk touch or Apoth, that's what I'm thinking of. And yeah, like Brian said, it can get up to 5x5. Since we already have a spawner, I think we're gonna go for... Yeah, okay, I think we can do the witch thing, but to help Timely here, even a luminous level on tools can get you a chance at that 3x3. I'm trying to see if I have any old pickaxes that have it, because I assume you mean tool, or I assume you want a pickaxe. I need to fly over to the OG spawn, or the OG base real quick. Sounds good, Slow Burn. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for being here. Yeah, let's come over here. I don't think there's anything else we need to grab while we're here. Let's see. This is all the MBT. Oh, here's all the books. I knew we left them somewhere. I'm going to... set a third home here called NBT. But let me just take a look. I may have broken down any of the pickaxes I had that could do what you need, but we'll see. Is there anything else I needed from here while I'm here, while we look for the pickaxe? Need to be thinking ahead. I'm gonna grab gems while we're here. I don't see a pickaxe here. I'm also looking if there's any gem dust. Yeah, unfortunately, Timely, it doesn't look like I have a spare. There's a stone pickaxe with +1 level to fortune, though. Yeah, I don't think I have a spare, and that's not my backpack, so I won't touch that one. We'll grab Sweeping Edge 3, why not? Capturing 3? Heck yeah. Yeah, well, there's tons of ways to get that 3x3 mining. If you get lucky and loot an Apotheosis pick, that's a good way for it to happen. There is also, if you type 3x3, there's some easy drill that does it, but I don't know it off the top of my head, unfortunately. I might grab these diamond legs to just put ourselves in full all the modium gear. It is nighttime. Mobs aren't too common, but might be able to find a witch. If not, we'll go to a swamp. Let's come back home, and now that I'm thinking about it, guys, we can also buy glowstone. Isn't it a oh, maybe it's not a villager trade. Maybe the villager buys glowstone for emeralds. Is that right? Hold on, I gotta check something. So if you type villager, press use on the egg, you can see the professions and the cleric. I swear, is it over here? How do you pull up all the available trades? I don't remember. I kind of want to just try this. I just want to try. Let's make, because we were going to do a ton of easy villagers. We just hadn't gotten to it yet. I just want to see if this is a trade. Otherwise, we'll make our armor. We'll go get glowstone. I just get distracted easily. I haven't gotten to just sit down and play the mod pack in so long. Yeah, we don't have blaze rods. Let's check this one. Yep, there we go. But gosh, guys, let me tell you, so many mods have not only updated, but there's also new mods that have been added to the pack, especially the like modular machines that I haven't messed with at all yet. I really want to try some of those and getting into them. But to do that, we've got to get the base up and running so that we have the materials. Really quick, I want to, we've got 111 levels, so we're pretty set there. Let's see if I can do this right. I'm going to put capturing the sweeping edge on my sword. Okay. Now our armor, I would like to apotheosize, as I like to put it. So let's grab our reforging table. We are going to need some gems, or gem dust, sorry. Didn't bring any of the arcane sands with us. Ooh, this is going to be rough. I don't know if we're going to have the materials to do this, but we'll try. We'll try. I put the pants in. I believe it's going to be rebirth, and it's at least 2. Darn it. Okay. Let's break down some gems. That's why I grabbed these. I'm going to break those down, and then I am going to break down the Bloodlords. Oh, what's going on? Love you, Fallen. Just want to let me know. Thanks, Mr. Tugana. Thanks for letting me know. Oh my gosh, it's Rare, guys, coming in on Twitch. Hope you're doing well. Good to see ya. It's been a while. Check out the new area. If you check out the YouTube stream and rewind to the start, you can see what I've done for setting up the studio. But good to see you, Rare. I'm doing a lot better, getting better every day. Hope things continue to go all right for you. But always good to see you, man. Always. Okay, we got the gem dust. To make another rebirth, we do need some of these slates. Make some rebirth. Perfect. And we'll just, I don't think we have enough arcane sands, and I don't think, yeah, we are on ascent. So we're good there. Let's put in our rebirths, pants, and I think we're going to go for the resistance. Oh, this one gives luck. Yeah, we're going to go with the luck. Oh. What's Mr. Tukinit doing? Joke's on you guys. If you're trying to slam me with your guys' voice modulation, I don't have it on. But Rare, March 4th, right? Is March 4th the next, holy cow. You're making so much noise. I need to turn off player hurt. There we go. What are they throwing at me? Oh, wow. Nice sword, Mr. Tukinit. Looking good. Let me throw it over there. Season 2, The War Within. Yeah, isn't it March 4th? I could be wrong. My WoW sub has been paused for like 2 months now, I think. Maybe 3 because of December. I haven't played. I do not have time to play WoW right now with everything I'm trying to do. But okay, we need some templates. Bada bing, bada boom. We need some netherite. And all the modium. Throw these in here. Let's put the pants to netherite. And all the modium. So now we are officially full all the modium, which is awesome. And I'm just going to actually break down our epic level for the arcane sands. Ooh, it did give 2. Should we redo the boots or the pants? The boots are pretty bad. We got 2 arcane sand. I think that's enough for a tier 1, isn't it? Oh, but it takes 4. Oh, but look at that. 5.25 luck. Say less. Yeah, it is the 4th. 25th is the content drop. It's on my birthday is the content drop. Are you serious? It's gonna be rough. I was hoping to watch a lot of streamers and such when the updates happen and the races that happen. But if it's on my birthday, we've got stream stuff planned, and then I've got stuff with like my wife. Go. Heck yeah. Race and M plus is all the 4th. Okay, perfect. That's awesome. That works out perfectly for me at least. Yeah, it's always going to be flesh for emerald and emerald for redstone. I think I have enough emeralds to at least trade a little bit here. I'm not going to trade too much because I'm trying to make sure I have emeralds for... Oh wait, we should be getting emeralds in this. Oh yeah, we've got plenty. I want to make sure I can afford some of the wandering trader tools. Okay, then we get lapis. I swear these guys can do glowstone. Am I? Ah, there it is. Look at that. We're not going to the nether today, folks. Easy. Easy peasy. All right. Is that everything? Other than the Certus dust, how do we want to ensure connection here? What we really need to do is to run a... Yeah, we would need to run a storage bus up to here. We'll have to do that later. For now, let's just add this. Okay. I know that was a super long tangent, but we should be able to make patterns now. Beautiful. Okay. So we were making circuit slicer patterns, right? So like printed silicon, make that a pattern. Printed engineering, make that a pattern, and we'll also make diamond block a pattern and make sure to put that off to the side. Let's get some of these up and going. We're gonna want logic, as well as gold block. And where's the Certus guy? There he is. Easy enough. You would appreciate this. I'll look at it quickly. Oh. So for those that don't know, what Rare linked is his warlock, and I am a warlock. I play every class in WoW, but I've mained warlock since I started playing in Burning Crusade. And it's come to the point that anytime I play any fantasy game that has a warlock style class, it's what I play. But boy, he has a decked warlock. Very nice. Thanks for showing me. All right, so I think the only pattern I forgot to do was block of silicon. So if we come here, the circuit slicer needs these. These can just go to regular old assemblers. Okay. Nad says, Fallen, is there a way to fully auto-craft Entro Crystal? Yeah, so Nads, what we did in episode 3 or 4, I think, was set up Entro. The thing with Entro, Nads, you only need to get 32 Entro crystals, and then you can infinitely duplicate. There's the only thing I didn't get this season. Yeah, you need a post box, Rogue. But Nads, as soon as you get 32 crystals, so you can make 32 dust, right? You'll notice in the reaction chamber, 32 dust, that's why you need the 32 crystal, with 32 fluix, some water, some power, gives 64 crystal. You then take 32 of the crystal, turn it back to dust, and make another 64. And you can infinitely craft from there. The mythic raid clear, yeah. The only way I ever would get those, even when I mythic raided, we never got that far. I'd have to buy mythic raid full clear with gold. Yeah, so that's how you do that. We're going to continue on though. Let's now preemptively grab the patterns here for logic. Oops, we're not in the pattern. Ooh, we're already going to need more pattern. Ooh, we're out of glowstone again. I don't want to use too many emeralds here. I think we need to go just grab some until we get the witch farm. Or until this guy's cured a bit. So let's get ready to head to the nether. Does it really cost that much now? Full clear is 8. Oof. It's crazy how inflated things have gotten, let me tell you. I did want to look at, part of my yawn, some gems here. I wanted to check. Yeah, I do not have any gems of earth, so we're good there. Let's head to the nether, but I'm realizing, did we ever, I swear, oh guys, didn't we, last episode, didn't we build our nether portal somewhere? I don't remember. I'm gonna make a new one. I have mail? Okay, Rogue, I'll take a look at it. Right? I can't believe, me and my wife can't believe the price of eggs. We used to stock on eggs, and I used to eat so many. Aram's asking, can I play? So Aram, you're here on Discord. Go ahead and type !join, and it'll lead you down the route to being able to play. All the info you need. Let's go ahead and there's something I needed. Flint and steel. That's all we need. We need flint and steel. So I probably don't have flint, but I'm sure we could just head over to, oh yeah, look, there's gravel right here. Perfect. I didn't even realize this structure was here. I really need to explore our surroundings. Yeah, this is a ruined portal. It's got source stone. We'll come back for that loot. Let's just use some of this gravel. Get some flint. Perfect. Grab some flint and steel so that we can build a nether portal here. And then why don't we tune on our theme of trying to put things nicer? I'm thinking either up there or there. So let's go ahead and let me think. I don't think there's enough space. I'm going to put my nether portal down here. I think this would be good because I could just kind of wrap it around the edge. Let's see, how fortuitous. I'm gonna tear this place up a little bit. Oh no. We tore up the roof. We'll try to fix it later. In fact, here, let me pick everything up so we don't lose it. Hey Busa coming in on YouTube says, I got lucky back and at the end of Legion, at the end of BFA, I got in some free groups for the mounts. Yeah, the heroic clear. The what that one's called Ahead of the Curve. Ahead of the Curve is heroic clears. It's crazy to think about how much I used to play WoW and I just don't anymore. Especially since trying to do content creation again, I just don't have the time. You have AO Ahead of the Curve every season? I used to be able to flex something similar. Not anymore. Let's come over here and I'm thinking what I'm actually going to do. So hear me out. Why don't we break these and put it like this and raise it up. Beautiful. Love to see it. AOTC is mythic? I thought Cutting Edge was mythic. I might have them backwards, like rare, but I'm pretty sure Hayabusa. I don't know, because I don't think you can see the Twitch chat unless you're looking for it on the screen. Like Rare's saying Cutting Edge is harder. My team always gives up. Cutting Edge is mythic. Ahead of the Curve is heroic. I'm pretty sure. But if I'm wrong, my bad. Rare says Cutting Edge is mythic. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it is. But guys, I need to charge up my jetpack before we go. I don't think Powa reactors have a charge port. Do they? Oh, they might. Let's see if that works. Nope. Darn. It's worth a try. We could probably use... Shoot. Let me think, guys. I know there's tons of different ways, but I'm trying to think of like pure charge rate. That's what I'm trying to think of right now. Instead of using like a mechanism energy cell, because I could only do basic, and I don't have the Ender IO materials set up. What is... doesn't building gadgets? Yeah, charging gadgets. Isn't this one pretty good? I don't think it's super rate limited. Let's find out. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's not the fastest, but it'll work. That says, come to our base to charge it. Well, the thing is, so like I want to make sure I have the ability to charge at my base, you know? We'll just give that a minute. While that's crafting, we can work on a few more. We can get some of these patterns done. So like calculation, logic. Oops, let me do that one again. Logic. And engineering. And let's go put these on the crystal assembler. Should be this one. Let's try this from the side. auto export, and we want to make sure. So we do need to set these. Now, if I'm reading this right, if it's saying top and right, I think I can, even though it doesn't show it, I should be able to say enable, and it should go into that. And for this one, it would be on that side. We'll see if it works. But I won't use anyone else's power, Nads. Polar Bear was already very nice to give us the reactor, but I will. You probably gave this to me to set up my own wireless charging. Guys, should we just do it? We had it earlier. We haven't set up Flux, but screw it. Screw it. Let's make our official network here. I don't think I already made one. I was just part of Heavenly Ratstriction, so we are officially making my network here. Now, you guys know I like 2 networks. So this is going to be Fallen P in, but we'll use it for everything for now. So let's make Fallen P in. And then let's choose, I'm going to be on the last page, Fallen P in. Grab our controller. He also gave us a battery. Thanks so much, Nads. I appreciate the gift. And oh gosh, guys, Rogue sent us mail, didn't he? You do miss the Minecraft server? I got the star and that took so much out of me. Yeah, we missed seeing you. I've been so busy with all my server host changes and changes to my content creation and all my health changes. I've hardly been able to play, but I'm excited to be back. All the Mods 10 has been pretty fun, especially with all the new mods, all the reworked mods. It's been pretty great. And if we're good to replace the Season 1 server, which ends in 2 days, with a new modded pack, I'm going to put a vote in the Discord for some of the mod packs people have suggested, and I'll look into see how possible they are to host. I know a lot of people want to do Ocean Block 2, but some people want to wait for the upcoming All the Mods pack of All the Magic. We'll have to see. Yeah, let's grab... So this says some pumpkin bowls. Bowl of stuffed pumpkin. Thanks so much. Why don't we eat those instead of our ham for now? And then we've got this is to send things to others. Thank you. I think I have a post box because I made a mailbox and post box, but I appreciate you sending it to me. Yeah, I do have a post box. So I could pay this forward. If anybody doesn't have a post box but has a mailbox, but oh yeah, look at that. Polar Bear says anyone who needs a mailbox and post box, they're at the Sussy Waypoint in a shulker box if you need one. So tell you what, why don't we head to that and actually put our spare post box in there. Said it's in a shulker. Yep, there it is. Let's add one there. And back. Welcome back, Rare. Yeah, I was just talking about server stuff. All right, let's put down our controller like so. It's not 100% necessary, but I do like to have a controller. And let's make sure our wireless is on. And let's add a basic energy buffer. And then we need to do our sign. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. To say this was from Nads. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, our jetpack should be pretty set. I think we're good to go get some glowstone. I did make the portal, right? Yeah, I did. Up here. Look at that. This is gorgeous. That looks so good. Guys, I'm gonna grab a drink real fast. Give me just a second. Oh, it didn't work. Because we do still have the reactive lights. They're kind of hidden behind me. Over there. That will react to anything on Twitch that's like a follow. You'll get a little light show. I was really happy we got that up and running again. But we are going to take a, we have a second strip of the same lights we're going to put somewhere. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying to figure out camera angles here of how I want to do stuff, because I really do want to show off the studio more. Because like I was demonstrating earlier, for those that have that tuned in after the stream or the start of the stream and they missed this, I'm going to showcase it again. Part of my voice cracks, but I'm going to showcase this again. So I'm really proud of it. Let's go ahead and turn that on. So this is like a more encompassing view of the room, and this is my command center right now. Anyways, super proud of it. I thought it was super sick. See you later, Mr. Tukanet, if you're still here. Catch you later. Something keeps, I think my audio engine keeps breaking. I'm not quite sure why. I might be over my buffer size on like some stuff. I'll have to look at it later, but let's head into the Nether. And why don't we grab... Ooh, yeah, something keeps happening to the music, and I don't know what's causing it. Hopefully it continues to work all right. But we're gonna get some glowstone. So we can make some more patterns. Because we're trying to get everything automated to expand our AE2 system, expand our auto crafting so that we can get started on the museum in the other. But we need lots of auto craft. Ooh, oh shoot! Is Soulforge Cataclysm? Or is Soulforge? Hold up, I really wish I could just click on the advancements like some mods do when they work. Is it Cataclysm? Yeah, so there's a boss here and I don't want to fight it. So we're going to fly away. And instead, let's try to get some glowstone. Ooh, we also have a nether fortress right nearby. We still don't have a magnet. Now that I'm thinking about it. How do we still not have a magnet, guys? I swear every episode since like the second episode, I have said I want a magnet. Is that other players' nether portals? I'm not sure. But that is a epic level apotheosis boss that I want to know where it is. It is over here. Hopefully we can fight it. Okay, it is a pigling, but it has an axe, so we cannot get hit. Ooh. He had more reach than I thought. There we go. What do you give us? Oh, I was really hoping the shield was, I was hoping the shield was going to be the item. But that's some glowstone. That should be enough to keep us going for a second here. Put away some glowstone, and I think we'll... I don't have the books. I was gonna say we'll rip the protection 4 off of this. I really don't want to use too many of these bookshelves. Well, let's rip this off before we break it down. We'll throw that, the helmet. Beautiful, and then I do want to put the protection on the helmet for now until we do some high-level enchanting ourselves. And then we will salvage this for the sands. Ooh, we got 4. And I have 5. That means we could either do the pants to purple or the sword. But I'm pretty happy with the sword. Let's see what the 2 options are. So the sword, because we can only do the first ones right now. Entity interaction range, weakness, and AoE. I'm not a fan of that. Oh, the loot pinata though, but I can't afford it. I don't think we're going to do the sword yet. Instant health, armor, armor toughness, speed, and knockback res. However, I was going to say it doesn't have luck, but the middle one does. Maybe we can afford one more thing of rebirth sigils. I might have the gems. If we break down some of these random ones. It's like the swim. Don't care about the mining speed. I don't want to, I want to put the splendors in my chest. Let's see if this is enough gem dust. Oh, it only gave us 3. I don't know if we have enough, folks. Let's try though. For some more Sigil of Rebirth. Ah, I do need more slate. No. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Maybe we'll have enough. Oh, we do. Look at that. Let's go ahead and... Oh, where's Rebirth? There it is. Let's do the pants and get more luck for our looting. Does anybody know? I'd love if anybody could tell me. What is all the requirements to go up the next apotheosis tier? Summit. It says to reach the summit, slay the wither and equip a full set of... Oh, slay a wither. That's something I haven't done. I think that's what it is. That's probably what it is. I kind of want to check, did we leave any looting over here? We really got to get Apotheosis up and running. Oh, there's one of the swords to break down. Yeah, we had a few. We couldn't find the purple swords earlier. It looks like they were all over here. I won't get too into these right now. Let's see here. Brian says, yeah, and then the dragon. Ah, so the dragon's the last one. Why don't we finish our auto crafting and then maybe try to go up an apotheosis tier? It'll be hard. I won't have looting for getting wither skulls, but we'll see how it goes. Another 3. One's a buff to attack damage, still nearby enemies. Yeah, not gonna worry about that. Okay, let's keep going here. Crafting wise, we do need to now get the reaction chamber up and running. Let's make some more patterns. Oh, we also need to make the intro processor patterns. That's something I forgot. Let's do those. So concurrent. We need that recipe, and this goes in the assembler, and this goes to the circuit slicer. So slicer, assembler, and regular. Put these away. So slicer, assembler, and regular. Perfect. Now for the reaction chamber. So this is the important one. This is where all of our duplication is going to take place. So I'm going to pull up the uses for it. And we need to do a few of these for the materials we're currently using. So intro infused ingots, we need a pattern for. We're not to quantum yet, but I do want patterns for, yep, intro crystal. We also want a one of these, because yeah, we can skip. No, we'll do the 200k way. I'm not going to do the dust method. I'm going to use this method. Let's add fluix. What's some of the other ones we need? We are going to need redstone crystal. We're not really at that step yet, but might as well add it to the list. Might as well add sky steel. Let's just make these patterns now, I guess. We don't need to worry about Certus. We got the Certus farm. I think that's everything for now. Sky bronze is a thing, apparently. And we're going to need a pattern provider, which we're missing flux dust. Now, flux dust, I believe, has to be done in an inscriber. If you stick with the AE2 route, right? Has to be an inscriber. Otherwise, obviously, like a sag mill. Yeah, so we do need to automate a inscriber. Did we bring any with us? Okay, we have a regular inscriber. That should be good enough for now. Well, hey, Abusa, so, and I'd love to hear your opinion on it. Earlier in the episode, I talked about how I'm considering what I'm going to do about that challenge, since I did not get to play anywhere near as much as I thought. The server's already a month in. People are already starting to beat it. And with some really exciting projects that are starting later this week, are going to be taking like half my playtime. I don't know if I have the time to do the no MA or B challenge. I might have to mix, do some seeds and bees and do some other methods of resource gathering. Yeah, we'll have to figure it out. And yeah, sky osmium. Yeah, I gotta look at what some of those things do. We're gonna have to yoink a pattern provider. I don't think I have the stuff for the concurrent. Oh, yeah, because we gotta yoink some intro from the previous base. Let's just set up this pattern provider standard. I don't think there's anything in this one. We're going to just pause this wall. We're not gonna continue doing that. Let's just pull this over here. Beautiful. And then I'll put the inscriber right there. A pattern provider, and tell this auto export. But I'm only gonna do stack to 4, I think. And I will give this one some Excel. Give this one, I don't have a lot of Excel cards. Let's just go 2 and 2. Ah, that makes sense, Hayabusa. Okay, so we need a pattern for Fluke's Dust. And while we're here, we might as well also make the Ender Dust and the Skystone Dust. Not Ender Powder, but the AE2 Ender Dust. You guys know what I'm talking about? There it is. We're going to do the inscriber way. For now, we'll keep all that going. Might as well add... Oh. I pulled those out of that assembler on accident. Oops. Let's put these back here. Put these to the inscriber. And the only other thing we need to automate is unfortunately a charger. Which I also want the extended version of, but let's just see if we can make a pattern provider right now. Yeah, we are short the Fluix because I don't have this machine up yet. So let's yoink some materials here. So we need a little bit of Fluix and some Entro. Then we need a pattern to turn Entro crystal to dust, which is going to go to our inscriber. Put those away, and let's try out our current crafting setup. So let's see if these will work since I just defined the side. It looks like they did. I think it had to make circuits. It's true, we could use an energizing orb to charge the Certus. I really like the 4x charger, extended charger is so fast and it uses less than the energizing orb when you convert, at least it used to. They may have changed the config, but when you convert the AE energy per tick to FE per tick, the charger was like way cheaper to make charge Certus, but they may have fixed that. Oh, you can just do it in the reaction chamber now. Oh, easy. Hold up. Just takes 1.3 million FE. Not too shabby. We'll take it. We do need to add a water to our system, but for now, let's just try to get the reaction chamber online first and foremost. Okay, and then I am going to come over here and I'm going to say, oops, do not push. I'm actually going to do that on all of these. And over here, we need to turn on the auto export. Oh, this one actually shows the symbol. And it has it on by default. Interesting. So that's a little buggy, but we'll try it. Yeah, we'll see if that works. Okay, all we should need is water in the system, but I kind of want to try and I want to see if we have the materials to get to the infinite water cell. Because I'd prefer to just use that right from the get-go, but it's 16K. Now I know we could go to the old base and get 16K, but I'm curious where we stand at making a 16K ourselves. It's 4K, 1K. Because that'll be a big deal. Starting to make these storage components so we can get away from the storage controller. See what we're missing? Oh, we need a little bit of water and we need some Certus. So we need water in the system to start with. Because of that, tell you what, since we were pretty much there, I am just going to go grab a 16K. Rogue says water cell for infinity. Yeah, so the water and cobble infinity cells are really cheap. They're meant to be used early on. Yeah, I would do that too, Hayabusa, if I wasn't trying to use one reaction chamber right now. Because I don't want to do a big extensive setup until we are actually in the beyond. In fact, why don't we, let's just make it here. Like that. Grab our infinite water. And it's really important. So with these cards, you want to add overflow to them. Because if you do, what this will do is that any water that enters the system, once you start doing like a bunch of projects at once, any water that enters the system, instead of going into any of your other fluid cells, will come to the infinite water cell and be voided. Which is really nice. What's this stuck on? Iron dust. There we go. So overflow. And we'll need a cell workbench. Give me just a second here, folks. Let's grab a cell workbench. And I'll make the other stuff at home. I want to use some docks. I like docks because I want to put a super high priority on this water cell so that any water that enters the system will always come to the water cell first. Oh, does it not work with the water? Are you serious? Is it only the cobble? You'll see what I mean. Let me show you. Like I'm not crazy here. So if we look at the extended AE infinite cobblestone cell, it specifically says, oh, they changed this. Did they get rid of that feature? It's under extended. You used to be able to put the overflow in them, but granted, I haven't done this since All the Mods 9. Also, am I blind? I don't see the, oh, there it is. ME Infinity Cell. Yeah, it doesn't say it anymore. I'd have to make the cobble one to see if it works. But yeah, you used to be able to put overflow in these. Maybe it might just be built in by default now. I actually think I'm starting to remember reading that in the changelog. It just defaultly works that way now. Let's make a pattern for docks, because I like them. And we need flux cable and quartz fiber. Getting closer and closer to getting everything online, guys. And let's just make a single dock for now. We don't need a drive bay. Channel wise, we're looking pretty good. I'm just gonna put this right here, throw in the infinite water, and put this at a super high priority. Okay, so now, first things first, we want to duplicate our intro. So for that, we want a certain amount of dust. Let's just queue all that we have for now. Do that first. And then we can work from there to try and make the other stuff. We do need a source of lava, which I think we are going to go with a fluid drawer. Why don't we make just a 1x1? Oh, well, we have one crafting processor. So we would have to, we'd have to wait. So I'm gonna stop that for a second. Till we are all set and done here. Let's get a fluid drawer. And we want to see if we have enough dripstone. Oh, we didn't bring the dripstone either? Give me a second, guys. I knew we forgot a lot of stuff, but I really didn't think I'd forgotten this much. Yeah, so we want some dripping upgrades. Specifically, to make the obsidian, or sorry, we're not going for the obsidian one yet. For lava, we can just use the dripping upgrade. We need them for the obsidian. You need 4 of them, but we'll hold off on the obsidian generator right now. Let's just try to get a fluid drawer that stocks lava. I think we'll go just right there for now. And why don't we make a few of these? So I think we can do 3. Yeah, 3 of them. So we need 3 cauldrons. Oh, hi, kitty. You coming to say hello? The cobble cell is used for the sand cell as well. Oh, nice. But I'm going to... I don't have a lot of pattern provider space right now, so I'm going to do some manual crafting. Just make 3 cauldrons, and then I don't think we brought a full tank of lava. Did we only bring the 4 buckets? Oh, that's right, because I think Seer had emptied it. That's right. Let's go get some lava real quick. Super fast. I won't even I'm not even gonna use an overworld. Let's just head to the nether. Head to the nether, get some lava. Let's get infinite lava up. Put a storage bus on it. That should allow us to really start auto crafting AE2 materials. We don't need a lot because we're about to make infinite lava, but I'm still going to stock up. Turn off bucket mode, put that down. We need 3 buckets. Yeah, we'll just use this. Let's go 1, 2, 3. I go 1, 2, 3. Go 1, 2, 3. Look at that. We're getting there. We're getting there. And let's see if we can make 1, 2, and 3. Beautiful. And we should be fine if we just do like a copper upgrade. Do I need to actually type upgrade? There we go. There's too much stuff. For this, we need some copper blocks. And we need a chest. We really don't have a chest pattern yet. That's honestly kind of surprising. I do want to have this recipe, but I want to do it with oak. Again, we are choosing oak to be our main log, our main wood source. So let's go ahead and put that up here. Quickly craft Q1 craft of this. You're kind of in the way, kitty. You're making it difficult. Oh, not the pattern. Whoops. Just 1 copper upgrade, just so that if we can store a bit more. So that already puts us up to 128 buckets. In fact, you know what? Why don't we just see? One, and then I need more chests. 2. There we go. Let's do that. Really put it up there. Yeah, so there's 2K. And then we just need a storage bus, which we were going to want a pattern for. So let's see if we can make some more patterns. We could. It's nice when things work out, you know? Okay, there we go. We got some more patterns. Let's go ahead and make our storage bus. It's like we're gonna make a bunch of patterns here. We're gonna need pistons and interface, which I'm gonna go block form, as well as an automated panel form, just because it's what I prefer to have. I know we're tight on pattern space, but we're about to improve that, so let's just do it. Grab a craft of a storage bus. Should be able to just put that right there. And so that we don't have to worry about it searching this, we're gonna just tell it that this is only lava. Okay. Next, I want a pattern for extended pattern provider upgrades. Which is, nope, not advanced. Or is that the upgrade? Advanced pattern provider upgrade. Nope. I know there's an upgrade for it. It uses this. There it is. Pattern provider upgrade is what it's called. And ignore its stupid request and tell it to just use iron to do it. Boop. Like so. And then extended pattern provider, well as the crystal assembler recipe. Now, looks like we have everything but capacity card, which I'm going to have it just use regular Certus. Let's turn that off. Grab Certus. Capacity card, beautiful, and basic card, done. Okay, we should be able to throw these all up here. It was the assembler, right? I'm pretty sure it's the assembler. If I throw that in there, let's just see. So if I type pattern, good. It's not going to use too many intro blocks. Okay, so far this all looks good. The only thing I want to check before possibly bricking the system is I want to make sure this is blocking. Okay. Let's give it a go. Here we go. Culmination of today's work. Make 4 of these. And we'll see if this gets hung up anywhere. Oh, here they come. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. You'll love to see it, guys. This is really a momentous moment, because now we're gonna really get going. This was like the big step. So now we're caught up fully to where we were before we moved. So I think the most important thing is going to be to get some more crafting CPUs up and running so that we can have concurrent crafts. I am going to try for 16Ks as a minimum. It's just what I prefer. And we do need a ME requester. Make sure we never run out of intro. So why don't we get a pattern for that? Well as coprocessor. Beautiful. Look at that. We're already really speeding up here. Ooh, I kind of want an extended pattern access terminal. What does that cost? So that we can use the improved features of it. It is in the crystal assembler. It uses charged quartz fixtures. Oh man, we'll worry about that later. Why not? Let's not worry about that right now. Let's get the requester. Oh, amethyst shard. Okay, so what are our options for amethyst? The cutting board is what we were using before, but I wanted to see in terms of reproduction. So we can use an extractor on a budding amethyst. I think we're going to want to do that. I know we were going to get into modern industrialization today. All right, let me rephrase that. We said we were going to try to do it this stream, but that was days ago. Our priorities changed to getting you guys caught up, talking about the event, and getting this base up and running. Then we'll start MI. Let's go get some amethyst. So taking a look here, I don't think, yeah, so we didn't cave map here, but I swear we had that amethyst in the previous mine, didn't we? Oh, I guess it got covered up. Like the actual mine shaft. There it is. Let's turn off our jetpack. Run on down here. And I'm pretty certain we hit some geodes. All right, let's turn back on the jetpack. I do know I want, oh yeah, it's right here. Perfect. All right, let's yoink a bud. And then let's also harvest some of this. And we'll, oh, I guess I'll grab some blocks, but we can set up an extractor for this now. So that should work just fine. That should be everything we need. Do a requester. And then I really do, before I completely run out of energy, as we're reaching 3 hours here, I do want to see if we can get 3 wither skulls. And possibly fight a wither to progress to the next apotheosis tier. Modern industrialization multi-blocks are about as big as the power reactors. You'll have to pardon me. I'm not sure what you're trying to convey. Okay, that's already at 7 of 8. Because we didn't bring dense cable down very far, it might benefit us to do that, but I think I'll just go like this. I'm going to put a dense and then a smart. That'll give us more channels. I'm going to put the requester there. Oh, I thought I marked that I was streaming. Oh, there we go. Put this away. And in the requester, so I like to turn them all off to start. I want us to always have, you can't drag it. Give me a second, folks. Oops. And there's a better way to do this that we're going to utilize later. I'll have to demonstrate it to you guys, but I'm going to say we always want 128 in batch size of 32 and turn that on. Welcome back, Miner Man. Now, unfortunately, that will use our only crafting CPU. So I'm actually going to pause that now. And let's grab one of those 16Ks. Did we made enough? Oh, we never put the storage bus on the Certus. Oof. You hate to see it, folks. You hate to see it. That's all right. In fact, at this distance, I could probably just use a pad to connect these. Like thinking about it, like the storage connector panels, since we're same dimension. But let's just load this up. And let's try to get a 16K and a coprocessor for it. We'll wait ever so patiently here. Come on, I need this to craft. Pretty please. Is it stuck? Why does it want charged? Why does it want charged? Which one of our recipes is mistakenly using charged? So I know, so this is bad. So we need to pull this out. We need to stop the craft because we don't have enough dense storage cells for that to work yet. But one of our patterns is using charged Certus in this, and I think it's one of these. Ah. I think it's this one. Problem child located. There we go. Let's throw that in there. And we might as well also make a pattern for some more energy cells so that we can charge our Certus this way. We just want regular old energy cells though. Once again, it auto wanted charged. And rather than turn on substitutions, I don't want it ever using charged, so that's why we are manually replacing it. Okay, let's throw that in there. Now, we should, theoretically, be able to make our coprocessor and our 16K. Adrian coming in on YouTube. Yo, yo. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a wonderful day or night. Welcome to the channel. All right, 16K crafting storage coprocessor. This will allow us to be doing 2 crafts at once. We're currently only 11.3. Yeah, I think I can just, I'm going to add this one right here. Easily enough. And that should make it safe to turn on our requester. Just really stock up on intro. We've got the speed upgrades. Let's turn on the requester. So we have the 128 dust. Otherwise, we're going to use stocking interfaces and redstone controlled power to an inscriber in order to make sure we never run out of intro. It's just we're not quite set up for that. This is on, isn't it? It says it's green. Do we have... Oh, it says there's no crafting pattern. Is it because of the recursive? Does it not like the recursive? Oh yeah, we did it too high. We did it too high. So I need to manually get us up to 128 for a second here. So give me a moment, everybody. I'll get us there. And while that's crafting with the 48 dust, we can now open this and make like 80 crystals to get it started. Ooh, but we need nether quartz. Let's grab some of that. And I do 100. Hey, there we go. Let's throw that in there. While that's going, why don't we take that flex plug that was our flex point, and why don't we really push our reactor that polar bear gave us kind of to the limit here. Let's throw it right here. to hopefully give this a bit more power, kind of speed this up a bit. Yeah, we're moving faster. Let's stop, let this fill. I just want to see yeah, that stupid limit of only taking 20,000 aside makes me so mad. I don't understand why the builder does that. But we have our crystal stuff possibly going. The downside, I think, is trying to make the charged, and we don't have the power. So I am going to have to cancel the craft one more time. We're going to need to make the dense cell, or just, sorry, the energy cell in general. Hey! Mayo Midex, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. I hope you enjoyed your light show behind me. Welcome, welcome. Can I join to SMP? So it is !join. We'll get you started on the process. It's going to direct you to my Discord, and inside the Discord there is the whitelisting channel. That tells you how the whole process works. Okay, we need. Yes, those are all canceled. Oh gosh. My brain got distracted. We've hit the 3 hours, but I wanna keep pushing through. I want to keep trying to go further. We need energy cells. That's what it was, guys. Energy cells. We do 2. That's 200k. We're going to need more. I don't know if we have enough fluix. Yeah, we want to avoid charged. Okay, so if I can make 4, that's 800k. I might have to manually charge. Some. I don't think we can get enough for our system here. Oh, but we need to upgrade this energy pipe. That's what we need to do. Or I need to put this energy acceptor all the way over here. I don't know if this will work, but I want to try. Let me just try. I don't know the rate this pushes at, but we'll give it a shot. Oh yeah, it did it pretty fast. It's pretty quick. So yeah, we will do that way. That works. That works. Okay. I don't think that's enough though. Let's just try. If I try to do a charged, it might say, it's probably going to say it still doesn't have enough. Oh, did it already do it? Did it work? Do we have enough buffer? We do. Okay. We're golden. We're moving again. Which is what we wanted to see. So we're going to take our intro. We have 142 dust. So we're going to craft 284 crystals. Oh, but wait, it's in certain amounts. So let's just do 128 for now. Since we can't do 256. We'll try to get this all working here. Okay, that puts us to 130 crystals. So now man, it really doesn't want to do the craft, does it? The reactor only needed 1 bucket of water unless the sink is for decoration. The water gets drained. The speed it gets drained is also changed by temperature. It drains slower if you're really cold, but if you have no coolant, it drains even faster than that. Yeah, reactors, power reactors do physically consume the water, albeit at very slow rates. Yeah, I don't understand. I said intro dust. We have a pattern. What if I do like 256? This worked just fine earlier. We may have to do the other method anyway, because it's just not taking it. It's super slow. It's done that since like years ago when Powell first came out. Years and years ago. In fact, let me see. Let me see something. Let me do this. See if it says it in the manual. Ba-ba-ba. Yeah, so it says you need to cool it down using a coolant like water, and you can use a solid coolant like snow or ice for extra coldness, but solid coolants require liquid coolant to work. Let's see, trying to think of the best way we can test if it still drains the water. The thing I can think of is to disconnect our water source and then turn it off auto mode. There we go. I know it's going to be super slow. I don't have a good, I don't have a good way to empty this out. But hey, if they changed it to where it doesn't consume the water anymore, sick. That'd be awesome. Used to. Be cool if it doesn't. I'm gonna put that back on auto mode. Yeah, I'm pretty sure as soon as you run out of solid coolant, and I could be wrong, they could have changed this, but once you run out of solid coolant, I'm pretty sure it drains water. But I could be crazy. Who knows? I don't usually use power reactors anyway. We're going to be building a extreme reactor with turbine. That's what we're going to be going for. Hey, would you look at that though? We got a wolf spawn egg and a basic energy cell. I'm going to put this, I'm just gonna put this over here for now. Okay, so yeah, that requester method is not working. I don't want to create an infinite loop yet. So what we're going to do is physically secure 32 entro dust for later. I'm just gonna put that down in the corner. 32 entro dust. So that if I accidentally craft something too big, we don't run out. But let's craft 131 of this. Get that going. And we'll manually keep up on it for now. But okay, like I said, we're going to go try to get some wither skeleton skulls. I've no idea how lucky we'll be in that regard, but we'll try. We'll definitely try. And who knows, maybe we'll even find a some mobs to swab. But let's head to our nether spawn because we have a fortress right outside. Now again, I don't have looting 3, or here, let me ask. Anyone have a looting book? At least looting 2? Let's see if anyone has one we can steal. Try and speed this up since I haven't set up enchanting yet. Any higher than 2? Yeah, I don't have any of the systems for getting looting books right now. Thank you, Miner Man. What do we got? Looting 8. Oh my gosh. You guys are crazy. I appreciate it. This will definitely speed up our goal. Let's give this a try. So let's head into the nether, to the fortress. That's right by our portal. And what we'll do, try to get 3 wither skeleton skulls if they spawn. Which, if they do, we'll kill a wither and enter the next tier of Apotheosis. But I'm realizing we still never made the magnet. Give me a second, folks. I really do like these magnets. Until I have like the AE2 magnets. I'm gonna have to use a basic for now, but that's fine. Let's see if my hotkeys working. It is. And we will just wear it for now. I usually put it in the curio, but yeah, it looks like it can go on charm. So we're gonna need to get some blazes while we're out here too. Let's head over to one of the nether fortresses. Looks like there's actually 2 by us. Why don't we start over here? I'm gonna switch to our silk touch. Or at least put that on my bar for blaze spawners. If I had cages, I'd catch the bees. But we're still, we're going to wait for everybody's input regarding bees and seeds because of our time. Oh my gosh, a sturdy bee cage. Hold on, I'm just going to grab this guy since we're here. I can find where he went. What are the odds there? But yeah, let's... What do we got here? A space dissector. I remember us reading about that last time. I just can't remember off the top of my head exactly what it did. Screw it. We'll loot. Let's just loot everything. Put that down there. Oop. I meant to put the clipboard. Perfect. Good. All right, here we go. We're looking for wither skeletons, blaze spawner. Babius says, I'm fine with it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we are gonna, we're going to implement the changes we discussed no matter what. I think I'm just going to, I'm gonna base the extent at which we implement them. I'm gonna base that on what we hear from people, what people say. Is that another magmatic? What is that? Yeah, magmatic. We got magmatic. Has someone already been here? I think they have, because I swear this is where the blaze spawners would be. Yeah, see, it's supposed to be like that. And I'm like 10,000. I guess someone came this far. That's fine. Oh my gosh. Got it. Get a couple blaze rods. We just wanted one spawner so that we'll be able to farm blaze rods at home. Let's go ahead and just look for wither skeletons, I guess. Wills any chests. Non-enchanted, I think I'm just gonna throw away. Yeah, I'm looking at my mini map. I see some over here, it looks like. Yeah, there we go. Come here, big boys. No direct skull, but we are getting fragments. Keep searching around. What do we got here? Ooh, a reflecting necklace. Very nice. I kind of want to quickly look at this. Yeah, Infernal Hatred. This is the one we had before. The one that exploded in a radius around us that we lost because of the creative bug. So that's awesome that we found another. I just wish it was higher. Should we try? Ooh. 3? I kind of want 4. Anything above 3. There we go. 3.5. We'll take it. 3.5 reflecting necklace. Okay. So yeah, we're trying to get the wither skulls so that we can ascend our tier here. Hopefully we can get some more spawns. I know mob spawns are rather limited because of how many players are online and the mob cap as well as the performance mods. So we'll do what we can. Well, if you want to start for the... Oh, so we're going... Even if we were sticking fully to the no MA, no Bs challenge, we still would have had to make every bee, every seed for the museum. We just couldn't, during the challenge, use them for resources, if that makes sense. But we still would have had to make the various possible shenanigans. I am wondering. I'm going to check something just real quick. I'm going to do a entity entity check. Whoa. Uh-oh. Give me a second, folks. Yep. So we've tried warning in the Discord the past couple days. We've been giving people heads up. Guys, when you to play on the server, you agree to the lag fact. And we've tried to remind people. Arsham on the job? Yep. And again, this is for server performance. This has nothing to do with optimal. It's not fast. It's not optimal. But we have banned any form of farm that even if it's only for a single tick, if it drops the item in the world, it is banned on the server. You get a warning. 3 warnings, you're banned and you can appeal. We've even directly said in the server, because people were asking about it, no, you cannot use the Just Dire Things soil. Is there just, is this not claimed at all? Am I crazy? I swear I can, oh, there it is. So I can see it there, but I can't see it here. Is it a colony claim? That is Zephyr's base. Oh yeah, I'm in a colony. I see it now. It says I'm in a colony. Zephyr's colony. Yeah, I see that now. So give me a second, guys. I need to check a couple things here. So Hexic is in it. Hexic was taken. He's not online either. I'm interested that this is chunk loaded. I wonder if the colony is what is chunk loading it. So this one is using the harvester, like we've said, but it's these ones that aren't. Guys, is there any way... I didn't think ahead to this. Is there any way I can turn off the soil? Or do I need to figure something out here? Because I can't unload this in any way. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I don't like to run that command, Rogue, because we're going to be doing a mine colonies run, and I will get all of the mine colony integrated advancements if I add myself as an officer to his colony, and then to remove myself from the colony, I have to find it. I don't like to do that. The biggest thing I want to do right now... I don't have time for this. I need to finish up the stream. I might have to just come back. Unless a mod can come take care of this. Like, this one's fine, but we need to stop this shadow pool soil, and Zephyr and Hexic need it to get a warning in Discord. But I'm gonna get back to what I was doing. If it's not done when I end the stream, I'll come back and do it. But why don't we try to finish out the stream? I was coming to the overworld to clear some entities, and we saw the crazy item stack that happens when people are using those farms. Let's do that. Put on my jetpack, my back, my necklace. Let's get all set back up here and keep going here. Okay, good enough. Good enough. Let's just try to finish up here. I gotta search one thing. So you guys are telling me it is a... I wonder if I can literally... What was it called? Pulse? Shadow? I wonder if it's a block entity. Okay, it's not a block entity, so it's probably a tile entity. So I couldn't even look it up this way. I'd have to... I'll worry about that after. Let's finish this up, guys. I got distracted. I'm sorry. I've entered admin mode. I tried really hard. We made it... what did we make it? We made it 3 hours and like 15 minutes. This stream. Of not wasting time on the stream cleaning up the server. Doing admin stuff. Yeah, I'll take care of that after this if a moderator hasn't. Wazaf coming in on YouTube. I was surprised to see you're still going. I figured I'd miss the stream because of class. Yeah, we're really pushing as long as we can go here. I want to finish with entering the next Apotheosis world tier. Hey Abusa, we just saw it dropping the items in the world. At the farm. You could see him for a split second before the item collector grabbed him. The soil he was using anyway. Like if you rewind it there on YouTube, a couple of times when I look at it, you can see the essence for a split second. Thanks, Cryptic. Yeah, I'm excited to really start getting back into this. I really want to try to make some major progress on all the mods so we can look at the stuff we haven't covered in the past. The only downside is I can only get so much done per stream. It's almost as if I need to do a little bit offline too, but we'll see. Nice long stream, amazing. Thanks, Miner Man. Well, have a good day at school, Wazaf. So, hey, Abusa, at least what I've seen, and I could be wrong, we do need to do more testing. I haven't been able to play enough to do the testing, and none of my moderators have reported to me on it. But in the past, even with that upgrade, the item still spawns in the world for a second, and then if you did the upgrade, it would teleport it. They may have changed that. I'd absolutely love it if they did, but I have not been able to test that yet. So at this time, as we, like what our lag fact says and what we've told people, it's very blanket, it's very simple, it's not mod specific. If items spawn in the world for even 1 tick, that method is banned for crop farms. Alright, let's kill this guy. That's 3. So we're at 7. And we need either 18 of these or a skull and 9. So let's just go for that. Let's make that the overarching goal. And we'll just we'll keep trying to move the spawns around here. But yeah, I'll have to test Hayabusa if they've changed the soil teleport method. Because before, like I was saying, it still spawned it. Even if just for a split second. Hey, there's a +1 to fortune pickaxe. Yeah, I can't get distracted by loot, right? Let's try to find some more wither skeletons. Yeah, we might have to fly out, fly back for now. Okay, that should be far enough. There's just there's a lot of players online, so we don't get too much mob cap, but we're getting enough. I saw this guy here. What do we get? Okay, we have 9, so we just need a head or 9 more. I'm interested. I don't know what some of these structures are. I really don't. It's a respawn anchor. It looks like wither skeletons just spawn in this biome. So I'm just going to fly around for a minute. That puts us to 12, which gives us a bounty, which we had already claimed. So we already claimed it from the other party, so we don't get the skull. That's a bummer. Looks like Brian's doing some colony IDs. I think he's trying to take care of Zenfire. Let's see if we can find a couple more. I see some over here. Yeah, there they are. This has got to be enough, right? 18. Oh, wait, no. What am I thinking, guys? We need 3 skulls. We need more. We need more. I'm not thinking straight. Don't trust Fallen. Got some over here. 21. We need 27. Looking for that fat 27 right now. I can't ignore these buildings. I like to loot the chests. Ooh, there's even bookshelves. Shoot. Don't mind me. Give me a second here. Just gonna take a little look around. Little peek. Grab some bookshelves and a chiseled. Let's see what's in it. Mystical Enlightenment 4. Helmer coming in on Twitch. Well, look who it is. Might have better luck using the Ender to collect mob heads. It's true, the Ender. Ooh, and a mending. Not that we need it anymore, but I just want to see what these books are. And then we've got to hurry. I'm fading. I've got to finish this this stream. But Almer, hope you're well. Let's try to get this mob head. Should have plenty because of the fragments. The fragments make it a lot easier. I believe I saw one over here. It may have just despawned though. This is nice. This is one of the piglin bastions. The custom ones. You can get the templates on these. And if you guys don't know, each of these towers has levels you can loot. But I'm gonna come back and loot this later. Let's just look for our skulls. Finish up here. 3 more and we're done. Pilfer it all? Right. Miner says, have you seen the new Apothic World tiers? Yeah, Miner, that's what we're doing. We're like I've said throughout like the past 30 minutes, I want to end the stream by going to the next tier. And to do it, I have to kill a wither. I've done all the armor parts. That's why we're doing this. We're trying to get another star to kill a wither to go up a world tier. That's how we're hoping to end the stream. Let's see. I know there's one over here. But where? It's got to be up top, right? Up top? Nope, he's got it. He's right there. I'm blind. What I get for looking at chat at the same time. Now the withered bones just turn to bones, right? Or if you have a skull, yeah. Not too useful for us. We need one more fragment. Should be easy enough. If we just fly in this direction, we should spawn some wither skellies. And boom, 28. So let's go ahead and I don't have a crafting table on a stick anymore because we lost all of our curios. Let's just do this. Bada bing, bada boom. We are not going to worry about trapping him for now because we have a lot of health, a pretty good sword, and a lot of armor. So we're just gonna go kill him in the Nether. One of my favorite ways to do this is we'll just quickly, oh look, vibranium. We'll just go up here in the Nether ceiling and fight him. I'm gonna check for any more vibranium. Nope, don't see any. But let's dig up here till we hit bedrock, and then we'll just go this way a bit. I'm gonna turn up my brightness real quick, guys. I can't see. Granted, I'm more worried you guys can't see. Oh no, we're on ultra bright. That should be fine. Maybe you guys can see. Oh, no worries, miner man. I was just I was caught off guard because like that was like what we'd been talking, like what we were trying to do, but no worries. All right, here we go. Should be pretty simple. I'm gonna just put a torch in my offhand. That should give us more light. I'm not even gonna use a shield. And as soon as he pops, we're just going to rush smack him. We're not even gonna try be smart about it. We're just gonna use our damage. Being all the modium, we're way above his level, if that makes sense. It's like it wasn't even close, but okay, we're max, and I think I might go Shadow Walker. Shadow Walker or Gladiator. But at the same time, we also want to go, if we go Alchemist, it makes infusion pylons easier to do. So I might go Alchemist. Let's go ahead and head home. Do a quick loot cleanup. And I think I'm going to put the netherrack in here. Open our rewards. Let's get everything. Ooh, Curse of Bones 5. That's pretty good. That all cleaned up. And then we should be able to go to Summit. So Summit, let's take a look here. Puts them to plus 12 armor, plus 10 armor toughness, plus 15 armor pierce, plus 10 protection pierce. And we now are hitting Mythic. So that's exciting. What do we need for Pinnacle? Probably higher level armor. No, we just have to kill the dragon. Oh my gosh, guys, why don't we go do that? Should we kill the dragon too? We could totally finish off by hitting the last world tier. At least that I can see is available to hit. I kind of want to do that. I'm going to quickly clean up my loot. I'll see if we have enough for the end crystals. I may not have enough gas tiers. And if we don't, I'll see if we have some at Sears. But if we don't, then we'll just have to wait. So I think I have the 2. Which puts us... oh, I have enders. This is, I don't know if we have enough ender pearls. Because I don't know if I brought... I didn't. Okay, here we'll see. Let's go over to here. So we have the 4. Now let's see if he has gas tiers, and then I can reimburse him. If you've got some miner, yeah, he doesn't. If you've got some tears, if I could borrow 2 so that I can fight the end dragon, that would be great. Let's smelt some glass. Except this TPA. Yeah, we might be able to hit the last apothecary here. Perfect. Then our glass is coming in. I'm gonna do a quick auto sort and off. That'll speed it up. Put that in. And let's see, is that enough? Boom, all 4. Okay. Now, there is a few end portals. I'm trying to remember if we grabbed the waystone. I don't think we did. We might have to use the share stone. So I believe, yeah, this one just comes to right here. There's I Spy. Look at us though, guys. Spider-Man says, good luck on the fight. Thank you. Thanks for the tears. Holy cow. We are almost at 3 hours and 45 minutes, but I'll tell you, I'm struggling. I'm starting to get quite the buzzing. All right, here we go. There is already an egg here. Oh, did I? Oh, my torches are in my offhand. Let's see where it goes. Okay, I think it went... there's a couple eggs. I'm just going to take one. And then we're probably getting due for a end regeneration soon, but for now, let's do a dragon fight. I'm going to ramp up my jetpack to 80%. And I think you can put the crystals there around the bedrock, or not on bedrock with the mod, but I'm going to do the bedrock. Right? Yeah, the crazy haste really does look funny. All right, I'm not even going to go for... I might be able to kill him without killing the crystals, honestly. If I can fly fast enough, we'll go max jetpack. Oh, come on. I might need to turn on hitboxes. Why can't I hit him? I swear I'm swinging it. Yeah, he's doing too much damage right now. Let's go a little bit normal. We didn't really bring a bow, but we should be able to cheese it a little bit. Let's just be a little safe here. See if I can do this without blowing myself up. Should be... There we go. There's one. Come on. 2. I swear we should be able to kill him without doing these crystals, but I feel like kind of need to. That one's done. That one's done. Can I just hit this? Ooh, nope. Yeah, that hurts. Good thing we trialed it first. I'm gonna have to... I got a full screen exclusive here. Give me a second, guys. All the screen's gonna bug out for a minute, but I need the game running at 100% instead of how I've had it running. Let's try to do this smart. There we go. We're going this way. Got it. Got it. and I think there's like 2 or 3 more. 2 or 3 more and then we're done. Okay, that should be all of them. Gosh, but it does not want me to get a good hit on him. Let's turn that off. I might have to wait for him to kind of land here. Does he go all the way down now? Why am I doing so little damage to him? Has he gotten stronger every time the others have killed him? I'm like tickling him. Oh, it's the world tier. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Miner Man. It's the world tier. The Doi. He's got a crazy amount of armor, and I don't have any armor pierce. We can still kill him though. He bleeds, and if he bleeds, he dies. So we'll just we'll wait for perches here. I should have brought some glass bottles, but oh well. I feel like flying around chasing him. Just kind of a waste of time right now. Is it I can get like 1 hit. But I lose a lot of health. So I want him to perch, but he's just not complying. I may have to just bit by bit charge at him. Yeah, I need armor pierce cryptic with gems and stuff. Gosh dang it, man. I'm trying to get my health back. Am I crazy? Like, why isn't this dragon perching? She's perched once. And I'm out of infinite ham right now. I've got my pumpkin. There we go. That's a lot of saturation. Maybe with the pumpkin, I can just chase her. Gotta watch my health though. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I can't get a hit in. That is ridiculous. Oh, perch? Oh my gosh, please don't do that. No, so close. Hold on, we're almost there, folks. Go cinematic. Got her. Sick. Don't want to miss any of the loot, but I feel like I already did. Did I already miss the loot? Am I crazy? Was there not more? I know I don't have the strongest... Ah, there it is. I was gonna say, I know I don't have the strongest magnet, but I thought I had a decent one. Okay. With that, we should be able... No, I'm good, Miner Man, but thank you. I appreciate all the help everyone's given today. Let's go ahead and see if we can now... Pinnacle, so that we are definitely going to need higher stats, because now 1620 for armor toughness, and they have 25 armor pierce, 20 protection pierce. And if we look, we're only at 29 armor and 21 toughness. So we've got to ramp up for sure. But with that, ladies and gentlemen, thanks so much for hanging out with me today. We almost made it to 4 hours, which is nuts. We're really getting there. We're coming along. Hopefully, I covered everything we needed to go over today during the stream. And I look forward to seeing everyone's event builds. And stay tuned for the close of the Season 1 server. I don't know if the stream will take place after the close or before it. We'll have to see. But you guys know the drill. Have a wonderful day or night wherever you may be in the world. And my friends, bye-bye.